Boxing family, it went down this weekend. Artur Beterbiev met inside the square circle, and the outcome was a bit shocking. I'll tell you why in just a moment. But first, let me welcome you to the Heavy Hitter channel, where we're constantly talking about boxing. So if that's the sport you follow on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and I'll keep the videos coming. Now, sit back, relax, buckle up. Let's go ahead and get into it. So this past weekend, it went down in the 175-pound division. Artur Beterbiev met inside the square circle against Dmitry Bivol for undisputed. Both of the fighters were coming in with no losses. They were undefeated. And unfortunately, the fighter who took the L, who now has a loss on their resume, it is Dmitry Bivol. But it was a closed fight. So coming out of the fight, I personally thought that Artur Beterbiev won the fight, but I've been listening to a few other YouTube content creators, and some people believe that Dmitry Bivol got robbed. So let me go ahead and give you my point of view. First, let's talk about the fight. Then let's talk about what is next for both fighters. And look, when it comes to the fight, honestly, it could have gone either way. But as I was scoring the fight, I had Artur Beterbiev winning the fight 7-5. Dmitry Bivol came in strong, very strong in the early half of the fight. Up to the fourth round, I was giving every single round to Dmitry Bivol. He was moving around the ring. He was utilizing his jab. He was throwing punches. And simply, he was controlling the fight. But in those mid-rounds, Dmitry Bivol began to slow down. And that was pretty obvious because he was moving a lot. He does have excellent footwork. That being said, the man gets tired. And in those middle rounds, he took a break. And Artur Beterbiev was applying pressure all throughout the fight. The only difference is that in the first few rounds, Dmitry Bivol, his movement, his footwork was better than the pressure Artur Beterbiev was applying. But as soon as Dmitry Bivol slowed down, stopped moving around, took a break, Artur Beterbiev came in strong and threw punches. Had him up against the ropes, threw punches. I never really saw Dmitry Bivol in critical trouble, but he did look wobble at a few times. He looked like he got hurt to the body, not enough to lay down to get knocked out, but he did look to be subtly in trouble. So Artur Beterbiev came in, applied pressure those mid rounds. Then Dmitry Bivol got a second win, utilized the ring, moved around, and there were a few instances where it appeared to be a phone booth fight where both fighters met in the middle of the ring, and that was advantageous for Artur Beterbiev. Dmitry Bivol, after he felt Artur Beterbiev's power, he moved around the ring. Look, one thing is clear, Artur Beterbiev is powerful. I believe that Artur Beterbiev has more power than Dmitry Bivol, and Bivol knows that. So here's what I have to say. The fight went all the way up to the scorecards. Dmitry Bivol ended up getting the loss. Artur Beterbiev came out on top. I don't have an issue with that. But the one thing I want to get to is that if Dmitry Bivol would have had more power, more pop, would have not slowed down, I could have seen him taking the W, winning the fight. Look, you can look at the fight from two different perspectives. There's the ifs and there is what happened. And if Dmitry Bivol would have not slowed down, he would have taken the win. look, Artur Beterbiev, even though I do believe he is the fighter with the more power, he is the fighter who won the fight, that was a battle that he barely escaped. Because the next time around, if Bivol, now that he has been in the ring with Artur, if he preps to move around the ring every single round, to box, to hit without getting hit, I can see him winning the fight. But Artur is not an easy task. He will apply the pressure. He will keep coming. So what is next for both fighters? I think we're going to see a rematch. And in that rematch, I lean slightly to Artur because of his power, because of the way he cut the ring. He is, from my point of view, I believe he is going to go to the body. He was going to the body, and that's what slowed down Bivol. Once Artur landed those few body shots, Bivol slowed down, and that's what ended up swinging the fight in the other direction, having Artur Beterbiev come out on top. So I believe there's going to be a rematch. Canelo, stay away from both of these fighters. I know that there was a bit of interest of Canelo Alvarez moving up to fight the winner of either of Bivol or Artur, but Canelo does not want a piece of either of these fighters. These fighters are bigger, these fighters are stronger, these fighters are skilled, they know how to cut the ring, and they know what they're doing. But folks, the question I have for you, do you believe that the winner of the rematch should face David Benavidez? Well, let's put it this way. Should face the winner of David Benavidez and David Morrell? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If boxing is what you like to follow on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I'll keep the videos coming. Peace.